of the Doge engineers was fired for some inappropriate posts. The vice president says, bring him back. What do you say?
Well, I don't know about the particular thing, but if the vice president said that, did you say that? I'm with the vice president.
Wall Street Journal reported about one of Elon's teen and 20-somethings who are gaining access to all of American sensitive information. Marco Alez, a 25-year-old who is part of a cadre of Elon Musk lieutenants deployed by the Department of Government Efficiency to scrutinize federal spending, resigned after the Wall Street Journal asked the White House about his connection to the account. Quote, "Just for the record, I was racist before it was cool," the account posted in July. "You could not pay me to marry outside my ethnicity. Normalize Indian hate." Here's where JD Vance comes in. He took to Twitter writing, "Here's my view. I obviously disagree with some of Velez's posts, but I don't think stupid social media activity should ruin a kid's life. We shouldn't reward journalists who try and destroy people ever. So I say bring him back. If he's a bad dude or a terrible member of the team, fire him for that." This is a photo of Vance and his wife in Indian garb. And his stance here is that the kid who resigned for posting normalize Indian hate should face no accountability, that these kinds of people should have no repercussions despite the environment they create for the people like the ones living in JD Vance's house. Because this kid was one of Elon's guys, and while Vance may be the vice president, he doesn't hold a candle to Elon in terms of power. And so if Elon needs cover to get one of his kids back, then guess who it's going to be to jump on the grenade? That's right, JD Vance. And that's exactly what happened, because both Trump and Elon used Vance's tweet as justification to bring back the guy who, again, thinks that Vance's own wife and kids should be hated in their own country. Which of course led to this tweet by Elon, quote, "He will be brought back to err is human, to forgive divine." And so now, thanks to Vance, a kid whose stated position is that Indians should feel hated in America will be rehired, and Vance gets to go home to his Indian American wife and Indian American kids and look them in the eyes and say, "Guess what daddy did at work today?" And hey, who knows, maybe when his own family eventually contends with racism in Trump's America, he can explain to them that he was proud to play just a small but important role in normalizing and encouraging that exact behavior. I mean, I don't know how to say this any more clearly. Vance had a chance to defend his own family, and he opted to defend the Indian-hating bigot instead. There is always a price that Donald Trump's sycophants have to pay. Sometimes that cost is selling out your own family. As for Vance, he's clearly found his niche within the Trump administration. He is there to do what so many who've come before him have done: get humiliated on Trump's behalf. When you wonder how Trump's last vice president ended up almost getting hanged by Trump's own supporters, how he could be so quick to cast aside his most trusted number two, now you're seeing why.